Hello, I'm Azai. Welcome back to VenusBlood Frontier. I always feel like whenever I play this game, it's such a nice thing. Don't get me wrong, okay? Aokana is nice and all, but I do feel like right now, because I have a comparison, I do prefer this game a bit more. Aokana is nice because it gives you like that passionate feeling during the FC segments. But overall, I feel like because I put in a lot more expectations in Aokana, like making a good story, overall, like I guess, you know, sometimes when it doesn't live up to your expectations, your feelings of the game kind of got disappointed. Whereas in this game, because I basically know what the hell I'm supposed to do, right? I can put in as much gameplay as I want. I can, you know, I can sprinkle in how much gameplay I want, and then how much story I want, and then how much H scenes I want. I feel like I have complete control of the pacing of the story in this game. Whereas in Aokana, it really is just depends on the author of the story, right? That is like the biggest gripe about just story visual novels in general. Sometimes they would put in some filler scenes and you just... You want to skip them. At least I do sometimes. But yeah, sometimes I just like daze. You know, I became dazed when those scenes that are just like useless happen. Which doesn't really happen a lot in VenusBlood Frontier. But okay, I am like you know, rambling once again. But yeah, I just came back from the gym. I also just ate some food. So I started to change my schedule up. I think I talked briefly about this, but I decided to meal prep most of my foods instead of just meal prepping for one meal a day. So basically I meal prep like once a week, right? And I usually only meal prep for either dinner or lunch. But now I'm kind of meal prepping for the whole day. For the whole day, for the whole week. So yeah, every breakfast, lunch, and dinner is like meal prepped. Except for the snacks that I do eat, which can be anything really, as long as it's within my caloric range. But yeah, I've been pretty enjoying what I'm eating, and my weight has been going down too, which is also nice. Lifts are still good though. But okay, enough about all my gym talk. Let's talk about the last episode recap, shall we? So in the last episode, we almost finished off Odin in Valhalla. I think I also told you guys I got a tiny bit spoiled about the game as a whole. Like, nothing major, just like the amount of chapters there are, and then the requirement for specific things to happen, like say, what happened to Yorm. If you had either Hel or Fenrir in your party, she actually doesn't run away, even if she doesn't have 2 affection. Which I don't even know how to get 2 affection at that point. Maybe if you spam her mingle thing, it would get to 2 affection at some point. But yeah, right now Hel is at 1 affection, which tells me she might not be recruited into our party if we don't get her to 2 affection. If everything is the same about all these characters, I mean, you know, Hel, Yorm, and Fenrir, like the requirements is going to be 2 affection and whatnot. But yeah, we just got Hel on the last episode. We got her H scene because I said, fuck her. I really enjoyed that H scene. I think I also said she has one of the best voices for the H scene so far. Her and I think Freya are both really good. Though when it comes to the screams, I think Regrets is the best. Simply because she's probably the lolly archetype. So yeah, now we just need to get the palace for Odin. And I think we just need to get 2 more territories, right? We can defend that with just 1 unit, I think. These guys don't seem too tough, and they've already been weakened. Oh man, I need to heal up. So yeah, on the last episode, we got, like, very hurt by Hell. Hell is insane, dude. Jeez, should really hurt a lot of my units. Okay, I'm gonna put some of these guys on like, the bench for a bit. Except for Algrimir. Man, she's so good. It's fucking insane, dude. Loyalty 59. So his cost is going to get lower and lower at some point. I think I'm not gonna use the 7th army here. But I will try to use them in an attack. The Impaler needs to heal up. Jason, you need to heal up. I can use this one. Let's see. This team is also fine. The Chariot needs to get healed up. This team is A-okay too. Okay. So I can use Aaron in this team instead. And then Arseny can probably join up with someone here. Maybe me. So we're gonna use all these 5 teams. I'm gonna use 1, 2, 3, 4 for attacking. And then these guys are gonna go defend. Which should be able to win us the match. Fina, you can go ahead and change or swap for Mercurius. Just because you got more HP. And now let's go do the plan. These guys are going on the defense, attack, rest, and rest. I think that's good. Okay, these guys should be dead with that one team that I'm gonna be using. These are gonna be hard though. With how, like, bullshit Thor is. Or sorry, not Thor, Odin. Holy Knight. I feel like the Holy Knights are actually a lot tougher if you don't attack them at night. So I'm gonna try to destroy these guys right now. Man, this is gonna be a hard fight. 2 group heals. No, 4 group heals. Odin. And then a Valkyrie. God, that is gonna be a difficult fight. Ugh. I don't even want to think about it. Okay, let's go. This might be not the best idea to not actually heal up everyone. Sustain use. I actually was looking at this, by the way, and I don't know how you actually use skills. Right? I think you actually use skills here in this, like, menu. But I don't know how the hell you actually use it. This is the first time I've tried this. I thought that when you use skills, it was just RNG, right? But I think it's actually not RNG, and you can actually take a look when they're gonna be using a skill. At least I think. Flail a flaming spear to damage all enemies. Fire damage on all enemies minimal. So yeah, you actually choose this, and I think we can use it at the start of turn. Though I don't know how you actually do this. Like, if you choose it and then it triggers, is that how it works or what? I was actually looking at this while I was like off camera trying to do something with the tactics and whatnot. Damage to a single enemy extreme, fire. Damage to enemy ramparts, large. Damage to all enemies, huge, fire. Plus damage to enemy ramparts, small. Reduce our status parameters of enemy units 10%. Unearthing Locasena. Confer Slay Women type to allied units, plus increase all status parameters of allied units 20%. Reduce all status parameters of enemy units 25%, so this is a debuff. Absorb enemy force. So, what I know is that force is how you use a skill. But I don't know, like, what my force level is right now. It's not like it's being told, like, what the hell it is here. So I have no idea whether or not, like, my skill is gonna be used up or not. Man, their stats are insane. You can look at their stats. What the fuck? Look at my stats in comparison. What the hell? Well, whatever. So it seems that is how you use the skill. So that's going to use their speed or boost their speed. Oh my god. Jesus! Augermere, do something! Okay. Good, good, good. Arsene is doing really good. Okay. Augermere is doing like insane. That's... Oh my god, that is some bullshit! Wowza! That's what I'm talking about, dude. If she does Gungnir or whatever, we are just done. Can I even beat this girl alone? The reason why she's not dying is she's doing the bullshit that's actually healing everyone up. We didn't even kill one of them. Are you serious? That is stupid. That is ridiculously stupid. That's what I'm talking about. This game cheats. I even use a skill too. That's the crazy part. But yeah, we're not gonna have that. Let's try the debuff and see if that makes it a lot better, because fuck that. Like, holy shit. Fucking insanity. I think I was trying to beat this one, right? Jesus Christ, this doesn't even feel like the hard one we should be fighting. Okay. She's using Moat Sleipnir, 3 blades, create powerful barrier or X barrier around allies. I'm gonna try to do this one. But yeah, I don't even know if this is gonna be that good. Okay, that reduces their stats by quite a bit. They increase the wall. I don't know what wall does either, to be honest. Jesus. Well, at least we're doing something right now. We're killing them a lot more. Can we use another one? Can we use something? She's gonna do this, which increases stats. I can do this again, but is that really gonna be good? Damage to a single enemy extreme. I think I want to try to kill or snipe that guy fast, right? I'll try to use this. Can I just spam this? That's the thing. I don't know how to actually use these things. Okay, that's really good. That's actually really good. Because now she only has 2 units. The thing is, she doesn't get damaged by AoE. Okay, that's not a heal. That's good. Nice, okay. We killed one of... Oh my god, she's still not dead! With that much damage? Thank you, holy shit! My god. She is not playing around, okay? My god. I hate you so much. Okay, we're gonna be using a lot of heals right now. Or a lot of money. We're gonna need to use a lot of money. Spartan got demolished. Augermere, you're gonna get healed up. Arsene, surprisingly, was able to parry a lot of the damage. So I think what I'm gonna use is actually Turka's team on her. Maybe swap in someone like Augermere on Aaron there. And then try to attack her with that team instead. Because that is just brutal. Fucking brutal, dude. Jesus Christ. Everyone got demolished. Mercurius, I'm gonna use you instead of Fina. Fina, you can swap out for Regret. This guy is kind of useless. Let's see, the Polar Bear, you're gonna get healed up. Kurisu, I guess you can swap in for a tiny bit. Maybe I can use Freya. God, everyone is just dying. She is so stupid, man. That girl is ridiculous. I'm gonna go heal up Algrimir. So, these guys are going to attack one of the Sacred Beasts. Or, you know, I call them Sacred Beasts, but basically Suzaku, Seiryu, or Byakko. I think what I'm gonna do is go kill Seiryu, and then go kill Genbu. And then we should only need 2 more, or we could leave these 2 alone. Since these guys are also strong, I don't want to deal with these guys at all. And then we can fully try to confront Odin again. I'm not gonna go attack her right now because it's not nighttime. Ugh. Man, she really demolished this though. So stupid. But yeah, let's actually do one of the 8 scenes before we forget. Let's do Corrupted Harvest Deity and let Freya become corrupted, shall we? Patreon.com/Azaikyousuke. Ah, gotta love it when the game doesn't really do all that bullshit in Aokana. Oh man. But yeah, you guys on YouTube, see you guys after this scene is done. We're back, YouTube. Her outfit is actually a lot less sexy compared to her original outfit, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, I think her original outfit is actually a lot looter than this one. But yeah, that scene was okay. It wasn't as crazy as all the other ones though. I still think so far the Transformation 8 scene one, the craziest ones is definitely Turkis. When the deed was done, Freya got her clothes in order and again kneeled to Loki. The sight of a goddess bowing to him was delightful. If he could, he would have stomped her head into the floor, but she probably would have enjoyed it, so he didn't. Fine. You can raise your head now. Your loyalty has been clearly communicated. Freya stood up and put a hand on her cheek, then teasingly called Loki her master. The sudden change in attitude put a bitter look on Loki's face. Refrain from calling me that. It's sort of sickening. Freya gracefully shuffled up to Loki and deliberately pushed her big chest against him, looking less like a goddess than a high-class succubus. Fine. Do what you will. Just don't take it too far. Freya grinned, her expression bright. She felt servile in the truest sense. Freya was an especially powerful goddess, so making her a servant would mean a lot for the coming battles. Now, why don't we show you to the others? Loki summoned the other goddesses to the bridge, then left the room with Freya. With all the goddesses on the bridge, Freya grabbed each of her each end of her skirt and gave them a ladylike curtsy. It was an elegant action, but it somehow seemed obscene in combination with her revealing outfit. Yes, and with Freya's power available to us, the end of this war should be in sight. Okay, let's see what changes happen with Freya. Did she get anything new? Critical boost, equitable heal, sap squad, boost man, charm attack, range attack. I actually don't know whether or not stuff with her changes. Anything new I can give you though? I think critical boost is actually given to her, so that's kind of nice. Probably would be better to get lethal critical now. Slay demons, slay undead. This is probably the best to use on her. Fire field and lethal critical. Those are really good. Her speed is pretty low. Ambush alert and boost squad. She has dark blast and curse cure. I'd rather give her this. Anything new for Loki? Strat barrier and treasure hunt. He's using this right now. Spell Berry and Sap Demon. This is probably way better. Sure. He's using that thing that gives him range attack. Which is also fine, I think. I haven't given you anything, Thor. Should give you some stuff. I thought I did give you stuff. Wonder what happened. Let's see. Helmet split, splay mechanical, attack tactics, and boost beast. Sure. I haven't given Hell anything. She needs a two-handed weapon. Critical boost and lethal critical. She already has critical boost. So I forgot to mention, but critical boost is only stacked at 25. So the other 50% I think is from like terrain and something else. So crit is only capped at 75%. 25 from your skill, and then I think like the extra 50% from either speed or terrain, if I'm not mistaken. That's why I'm not really thinking too much about critical boost as much anymore. Okay, that should be fine. Lustful Regret. Let's see, this theme should be fine. I am going to be killing that thing after all, so should be fine here with everyone else resting, I think. Hardy Physique, Recovery, Group Heal, Fire Field, and All Attack. I don't think the null wide is gonna affect the all attack thing. So this is gonna be annoying. He's gonna be pretty strong, that's for sure. Hope we can kill him pretty fast though. Come on, Olgrimir. Maybe I should have used a skill. Okay, we're still healing more than he does damage, so that's good. Nice, okay, he's dead. What? Evade? You bitch! Bastard! Alright, he has recovery, I forgot about that. Damn! I actually think having Olgrimir has that thing where he's using a range attack is actually killing him. Most units actually have evade, don't they? That's annoying. Maybe I should give him something else. That has actually been fucking him quite a lot. For a while, right? Let's see. He's using that. Wait. He doesn't have range attack. Yeah, he doesn't have range attack. He's just range by default. Damn, that's annoying then. I thought I gave him a skill that gave him range, but I didn't. Crap. Okay. Let's take a look at this unit. These guys seem pretty easy except for the parry thing. Let's see, who can attack those guys? My main team is still going to attack Odin. The Kraken needs to get healed up. The Phantom's loyalty is already at 100, which is nice. Where's Freya? There's Freya. Ah, man. Everyone needs to get healed. Very, very annoying. The Dryad is good for now. So I can probably put in the Dryad here. Kurisu does not really need to get healed all that much. Aaron, you can probably go here too. Who else can go here? The Blizzard Bear still needs to get healed up. The Auron is not that strong. The Chariot. The Nekomata, sure. The Evil Rider. These guys still need to get healed up. I probably want to get everyone healed up here. The Kraken, sure, you'll get healed up too. So I think I want these guys to attack and then this guy defend. I don't think I want to make any more units so far. Right? I could make the Mu, which I haven't made, to be fair. But who else do I actually want to make? I haven't made you, J-Fish. I haven't made H, actually. But H hasn't been doing really well. Not as much as I thought he would be, anyway. Even though he had Wide Attack and Rainbow Venom. Yeah, so maybe I'm not gonna make H into a Draconaria. That unit is actually not as good as I thought. Self-heal, Sap Piece, Lethal Critical. If I can give you Helmet Split and Critical Boost, you'd be very good. I guess we'll see. Do I want to make anything else, though? Don't think so. I can't make this, the Nabarius. And you, the Horus. Range attack, ambush tactics, ambush alert, lightning blast, range and null. Alright, we'll try to attack one of these guys. Probably the one that's already damaged a tiny bit, like this one. Yeah, I think this one was the one that got damaged. And they're healing right now. Ugh. We gotta kill these guys. Let's see if I can use a skill. So the enemy is gonna use Moat Sleipnir, erect a barrier. I don't know what a barrier does, so... Let's see. Damage to a line of enemies, large dark, grant revive to all allies. Wow, that is really good. Wow! I should actually have been using these a lot more, huh? Damage to all enemies large, confer slay flying type. I don't think there are any flyers there. Increases all status parameters of allied units 15%. Damage to a single enemy huge. Damage causes curse. I'll do this one first, I think. Wow, that is really good! What the hell? Bro! That just killed everyone. Oh, shit. Oh, the barrier actually made people not die. Not take damage. Can I, like, do that again? That is bullshitly, like... That is bullshitly broken. Wow! Are you serious? I can just spam that? I legit can just spam that? That is bullshitly broken. Bro! I should have been doing that from the very beginning of the game. What the hell? Wow, I feel so dumb now for not doing that for the past, I don't know, 60 hours that I've been playing the game. I played the game for about 60 hours, I think, yeah. Oh, wow, 3 invaders? Fucking hell. Shit. This one should be done easily, but everyone else is going to be pretty difficult. Okay, let's take a look at people who are damaged here. My team is going to demolish anyone. 14,000 heal everyone here. I think it's fine. The Lupo Lancer is dead. Don't really need you, though. Let's see. I could put the Blizzard Bear. The Evil Rider could be swapped out for someone else. Mikey B, I think you're good. My 5th team is still very, very awkward right now. They're in a very awkward spot. Jason can be used. The Crow Tengu is not that strong, huh? But yeah, these guys need to change up. These guys need to swap out. This guy is useless. Vedrong and Spartan. Cost 5. I could heal up Spartan and Vedrong. But then I need to put 2 more units here. Which I don't know who. I could use the Chariot, I guess. And I guess the Cannoneer. While I heal those 2. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go heal those 2, and then we're gonna try to defend with everyone there. Yeah, like this. Should be able to defend against everyone. I'm gonna try to beat the hardest one to beat. Which should be this one. Yeah, this one should be the hardest one. But if I just... Wow, I did not even know that you can spam those skills. Like, what the hell? Is it really this easy? This skill is broken, this Dark Bringer thing. Like, what the hell? Look at that! That basically did 1/3 of their HP, maybe even half. And I don't think that cost me anything. Are you kidding me? You're telling me I could have just abused this like 60 hours ago. Fuck! I feel so dumb now. Okay, we should be able to beat these guys. We still got one more team. Fuck. That's okay. We repelled them, so they didn't take any territory. Yeah, these guys are still there, but they should die. Now, did anyone got hurt? The Incubus got hurt, but should be fine. Guess I'll heal you up. The Crow Tengu. Crow Tengu sucks dick. Let's use the Hobbit Scout. Diz is almost healed up. Once Diz and Black Ball Bouncer are healed up, these guys are done. The Gale Reader probably could be swapped out for an Impaler. Okay, I think we can go get an Odin right now. Let's see, any new call? Enchanted Boys. We can do that after we get one of Odin's territories here. I am still gonna do three whatchamacallits, 3 H scenes per episode now, by the way. This one should be fairly easy. I think we killed this one before, or we attacked these ones. I'm gonna abuse that Dark Bringer, man. I guess the fact that this is also Dark type means that they grants revive to all allies, damage to all enemies large. Fuck you. The fact that their, their units are light units, right? Whoa! Wow! Gungnir didn't even trigger. Because it's RNG whether or not that triggers. That's crazy. This isn't RNG? I don't understand why this is not RNG. Why is my skill not RNG? I don't get it. That's broken! You're telling me I could have actually been demolishing the game like a long time ago. Wow, these guys are strong! Holy shit! Okay, we need to reload. I think I want to kill those guys. Holy shit! I think I want to kill those guys instead. My team could not do anything against those guys. My second and third team anyway. So these guys, right? Fuck these guys. Probably because these guys got, a lot of group heals. But with the Deathbringer, you guys are gonna die. Especially if she can't do anything. It feels so good to be able to cheat these guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's good to be able to cheat against these guys. These guys has been cheating against us like for all these time. Right? It feels so good for us to be able to be the one that cheats now. I just feel so dumb the fact that I can actually do this a long time ago, but I wasn't doing it. Okay, they're dead. I'm gonna even spit in your face by healing up. Oh, wow, okay. So that actually doesn't trigger too. I guess my skills are also RNG? Is that how it is? I don't know how the skills work. Okay, I don't think I can kill that one, yeah. That's fine though. I think we can finish up soon. We need some heals. I'm gonna go swap you out. Hobbit Hunter? Sure, why not? This team is kinda getting demolished. Second team also getting demolished. Garmin the Bear especially. But this is the nice thing about having like trained multiple units so far, right? I can just swap out people that are clearly not up to par right now. Hanya Samurai, I'll have to swap out. Nekomata, Alron. Kurisu, you're getting very damaged. This team is fine. The Incubus, I guess I could put there. No one I can put here for the 5th slot or 2nd slot. Devil Cook. The thing is, these guys aren't really good synergy though. Like, the reason why I was using specific units in specific formations was because they are very good in synergizing? I don't know if that's a word. Because of the skills that some of them have, like boost human, boost squad, stuff like that. And boost demon. Okay, so I'm just gonna go take this, and the next turn we're probably gonna be done. First things first though. Promiscuous service. God damn it, Freya. Soon, okay, Freya, soon. I'll do Thor first. Oh, okay. I think I understand how the Dark Goddess's H scenes work now. So, we saw an H scene with Dark Turka and Regret, right? Before Regret turned into Dark Regret. And I guess these guys are actually matched together. So, Freya with Thor, and then Regret with Turka. So I assume these guys will also have a scene where, you know, when both of them became Dark Goddesses. Just like both Turka and Dark Turka and Dark Regret. Thor returned to her room only to be met by her corrupted sister, Freya. She instinctually sensed danger and backed away. The old Freya was one thing, but now she was Loki's loyal servant Didi. She deliberately waited in Thor's room, and she couldn't imagine it was for anything good. So I assume there's also going to be a separate or an opposite scene with them. So let's say Thor is the first goddess that I became a dark goddess, and then Freya hasn't been corrupted. There's probably also a scene there. Man, there's so many H scenes in this game, and I don't know if I can get all of them. Unless maybe I get 100% save data, like, downloaded somewhere. I mean, I will be playing this game a second time, that's for sure, though. But I don't know if I'm gonna be doing another evil route, right? I kinda wanna try a good route after playing such, like, so evil in this route. She sensed someone enter through the open door. Was it Loki? She glared behind her. But what she saw defied her expectations. It was a couple of strangers. One had blonde hair, and one had black. The stunning beauty of the men made them look especially youthful. They blocked her path. They sound underage, Freya. They gleefully agreed with Freya. Their innocent, vulnerable smiles even came off as adorable to Thor. Thor turned around and shoved Freya's servants away. She tried to leave the room, but Freya called out to stop her. Thor gave in and turned around. She would use her own servants as hostages. What changed Freya so much? Not even Thor's anger could compete with her sadness. Whatever, Thor. She's not gonna do that, you know. The servants approached Thor from both sides and stripped off her clothes. She silently took the disgrace. Patreon.com/Azaikyousuke. You guys know the drill. Even after this, the servants weren't freed from Freya. And not because of the enchanting arrow's effects. Their very souls were slaves to Freya, and they would never be able to leave her. Swept up in the same pleasure, Thor had no chance of saving them. I feel like that was a bit of a stretch, that H scene. I feel like maybe if I progress Thor's training a bit more, it would make a lot more sense. It just doesn't make sense that Freya was actually... what do you call it? Was actually so masochistic. And was so slutty in that H scene. It doesn't make sense to me. But alright. We're back, YouTube. Now let us go ahead and beat Genbu. And just finish off... Odin after that. Should be pretty simple. This guy should be fairly easy too. Hardy physique, counter amp. He has a lot of defense though. But I think he should be fine. Especially with my team. Alright. Let's just cheat. Wow, that does, like, no damage. Okay, we're doing damage via the dots though, so that's good. Causes curse. I don't know what curse does. Reduces enemy speed. I'm gonna try to see if I can curse this guy. Nope. Oh, there we go. What the hell? Wow, that does so much. Well, this guy's dead. I guess that's the curse damage or whatever. That does so much. So broken, some of those skills. I really wish I knew about those skills way sooner. I don't think even the guy told me about using those things. Which kinda is annoying. These guys should be fairly simple to kill. Alright, let's finish off Odin, shall we? What are you gonna use, Odin? Moat Normagus. Increase allied force 500. Whatever, I'm just gonna go spam Darkbringer. This is just so OP. Oh shit, I didn't use it. Oh my god, shit! Freya's dead! Oh, sorry, not Freya. Turka. I don't think I can use the skill now that she's dead. But we are still killing them, so... I don't think I can do it, right? Yes, I cannot. I cannot. Well, we still got Algrimir to carry us. Come on, friend. Okay, only Odin left. We should be good. As long as this girl doesn't... Okay, there we go. God. A battle of attrition that time. Okay, you're dead, Odin. Come on, Yugs! Thank you. Good job, guys. We got a Key of Destiny, which is nice. What? That still hasn't finished the game? Do we actually need to get everything? Wow, I'm surprised. Do we need to get the World Tree? Huh. Wow, I didn't expect this. Maybe I do, actually. Because we got everything else. I'll just let those guys go on defense. This team is probably gonna go rest up. Jesus. Gorgon, you're gonna go rest up. Black Ball Bouncer is almost ready to go. Let's see. Mercurius, yeah, you guys got demolished. Well, not everyone got demolished. The Algrimir could still do something. Let's see, the Crow Tengu sucks. You know what, Black Ball Bouncer, you go ahead and go. These guys are gonna go defend them. And then everyone else is gonna go attack. Maybe I do gotta get the World Tree. Yeah. It does make sense for us to get the World Tree, technically speaking. I just didn't really want to try and kill these guys because they're going to be so annoying, especially that Seryu guy, because he got Hardy Physique and Dragon Scale. Well, either way, let's see if we can defeat these guys. Should be able to kill a couple of these guys for sure, though. We got Freya, so we can kind of cheat. Oh, we also have Fina here. Slightly heal entire party. Erect a barrier, absolute cure. Grants revive and erect barrier, dark smash. Revive, increase allied defense. Damage to all enemies, anti-air. Decrease enemy force, reduce enemy attack status parameter. Causes charm only if enemy units is opposite gender. Causes poison large. Damn, Freya is pretty OP. Damage to a single enemy, huge. Anti-air. I think I'm gonna go do this one. This is perfect for Freya. Yup, that is a lot of damage. Ah, shit, you're dead, Freya! Fuck this guy's evade. And this guy got recovery. Come on, Yug! Wow, I hate evasion, dude. That's actually fucking me up. Bro, that evade is dumb. Wow, I can't believe we actually are gonna lose this. Because we don't crit this guy, and everyone keeps doing evasion or range attacks. Yeah, we're not critting this guy. Wow, that is garbage. That is so bad. Guys, are you serious? You're not killing this guy. That is atrocious. That is actually atrocious. Holy shit. Two units. That was so atrocious. God, Freya, I can't believe you just died instantly. Was that my fault? I don't think so. Okay. I think these guys should still be okay. God, that was so bad though. Let's do this. Should be able to kill these guys no problem though. Though we don't have any skills this time. Do I want to kill the Seryu guy? Nah, I think I'll kill Byakko. And then those two guys can go ahead and kill Genbu. Okay, that's fine. Good. Oh, that's not good. Jesus. This guy does damage, but he also takes... Oh, crap. They're actually attacking Seryu, not Genbu. Not exactly what I wanted. Ah, they're gonna take one territory from me. Shit. No, they didn't. I guess they were still healing up. Okay, that's fine then. Okay. We need some actual good people here. Arseny, you need to get healed up. Garm, do you got a skill, Garm? Actually don't know whether or not Garm got a skill. Cobalt Engineer. God, these guys got destroyed. Come here, Kurisu. I'm the one that needs to kill the Seryu guy. Yeah, this guy is too strong to be killed by anyone else, I feel. Yeah, one defense should be good enough. I'm gonna try to snipe this guy with Garm. Okay, good. Trishula. Damage to a single enemy, medium. Anti-air. Heals a single allied unit. Heals all units. Reduce enemy force. Don't really need it. Revive. Erect small barrier. Gjallarhorn. Barrage. Venom Bolt. Anti-personnel. Causes paralysis. Anti-personnel. Causes poison. Causes curse. This might be good. Let's go, Garm. That's not that much damage. Okay, there we go. He's dead. He needs to get hit by people that hits from a range, because he has dragon scale. Okay, this guy's quite tanky though. Come on, guys. I really should just use my main team to destroy these Seiryu guys. It's really not worth it trying to use my other units, to be honest. They cost so much resources. Oh well, at least we're done now. Yeah, at least we're done here. And I think after we get this, we're most likely going to get the 8th scene with Odin. Alright, Garm. Let's do it! Zero damage? What the Garm? Jesus, Garm, that did nothing! Okay, I want to heal now. Jeez. Garm, what the fuck? Okay, the dots should kill him. Okay, not even the dots. Good job, DD Shaka. Wow, this guy is not dying. Well, whatever. Yeah, we got it. Hell pointed at the map on the table where it showed Odin's home, the capital of Valhalla. Loki and Hell's armies had already broken through the final defense line. Now they were preparing to fully conquer Valhalla with their final battle. This was the strategy meeting for that fight. We actually already defeated her, Fina. Gameplay-wise, anyway. We'll focus our troops in one place and force our way through. I doubt any trickery will work on Odin. As far as the size of their armies, Loki had the advantage. From that perspective, quickly pushing their way through with all their might was the logical decision. I do have one plan for that. If all goes well, I may be able to prevent Gungnir from being fired. Just look at this. It lists the rate at which Gungnir has been launched, its direction, and the damage it dealt. Do you notice anything strange here? Loki's question helped Fina connect the dots. That's right. However great Odin's divine energy may be, she can't use incredibly powerful attacks too many times in succession. Using Gungnir at its maximum output requires tons of divine energy, as you can see. Yes, that's the important thing. Either she uses it at high power at long intervals, or at lower power at short intervals. Its versatility is Gungnir's most threatening aspect. If it just had high power and high range, there would be any number of possible countermeasures. The fact that it wouldn't permit those made Odin's divine gear menacing. Well, here's the main topic of discussion. Whether weak or strong, it can't be fired indiscriminately. If she could use Gungnir freely, she'd just use high-powered attack from the start. So here's my hypothesis. Odin's base has some sort of power source that stores divine energy. Using powerful weapons came at an equivalent cost. To make up for that cost, an amplifier was required. As Loki learned from the Sea Storm Stone in the battle with Hel. Oh, by the way, I forgot about this, or I don't know if I mentioned this on the last episode, but during the 8th scene with Hel, she mentioned this guy called Farba, right? And that was actually a name that I saw in the walkthrough that I was reading. I don't know who the hell that is, but I think he's actually a boss in some of the chapters. So, yeah. It was pretty interesting because only her 8th scene so far has a name drop on some lore, right? Everything else seems pretty optional to me. So that was pretty nice. I already have a strong guess. Odin's power source is in the temple at the palace in the capital of Valhalla. Loki answered Thurka's question by pointing to the direction from which Gungnir fired that were listed on the chart. I had Garm keep an eye on this, and Gungnir almost always came from the capital. That means Odin doesn't leave the capital, or rather, she can't. Bullshit! Gameplay-wise, she does come and attack you, so that's bullshit. Odin uses that powerful divine gear at the cost of being stuck in one location. With that in mind, there'd be no need to keep the amplifier on her. She'd only have to leave it in a temple. On top of that, the temple where we fought Hel clearly had some space to keep something in the Grand Hall. Considering that was once Odin's base, it's safe to assume there was something to that. Based on all this information, I can guess Odin keeps her divine energy source in her temple. Does anyone think differently? You know, I don't think I actually used Hel in any of the fights. I actually forgot to use her. I'm glad you make things quick, Hel. Yes. Please distract Odin until we can destroy the power source. It will likely be the most dangerous duty, but I know you can do it. Hel's mouth curved into a crescent as she ran through battle calculations in her head. She was aspiring to defeat Odin before Loki even destroyed the power source, no doubt. I'll tell everyone about the specific plan later. We'll attack the capital when Odin's divine energy has been spent. Even when that's done though, she's still the chief god. Remain alert at all times. This will be our final battle in Valhalla. Good luck. Thus, the battle between Loki and Odin moved to its final stage. Hel led the charge, followed by her airborne squad. To combat them, the capital's defenses were bolstered by Valhalla's Valkyries. And also, we've been fighting those since day one. Hel saw the group of giant, flying creatures and couldn't help but bitterly grin. She encountered enormous wyverns and silver-furred lions. They were the holy beasts that once raged on the battlefields of Ragnarok. They flailed their divine energy-shrouded limbs and spread their wings, racing about. The calamitous appearance of the beasts struck fear into Hel's troops. I was gonna say Odin there. But Hel alone spread her wings and licked her lips. Hel used wind energy to zoom ahead at sonic speed. She stabbed a wyvern in the sky and fell to the ground with it to crush a silver lion under the pressure. All around Hel, destructive wind and lightning raged. She stood upon the corpse of a holy beast and shouted, I don't know, Hel. I feel like if you were to try and beat them 1v1, you'd probably die. Their blood-covered leader's orders restored the squad's morale. They headed toward the holy beasts and Valkyries. As a vanguard captain, Hel's abilities were off the charts. Her strength, bravery, and noble way of life brought the power of her unit to its full potential. Everyone else got on the offensive at the same time. As the battle proceeded in Loki's favor, there was a shattering sound from the castle gate. I think that's at Loki's soldier, not air, not... It doesn't have an R there. Weird typo, but okay. Hel led the squad through the castle gate. Loki and Turka took a different path into the capital. Their destination was the device supplying Gungnir with power. By making use of Turka's excellent mobility, the plan was to invade the temple quickly. Turka, our big moment's coming up. I hope you're ready. Notice so far that it's only been Turka and Hel. So this is probably to compensate the fact that you can go ahead and attack Odin on the second chapter. When the fierce battle in the plains is won, Hel and the other troops set a foot in Valhalla's capital. The attack on the capital didn't perturb Odin. Blades floated around her petite figure, exuding overwhelming pressure. Hel spoke no further before charging straight at Odin. She unleashed Gungnir, which Hel dodged. The battle between god and demon began. That's the elites who defend the center of the floating continent for you. Every one of them is ludicrously strong. While Hel and Odin fought, Loki invaded the temple and headed where he assumed the energy source was kept, the Grand Hall. The hallway there was guarded by Valkyries, and the only way to proceed was to repel them. As such, Loki took down over a dozen Valkyries as he hurried forward. But Loki couldn't handle them all on his own. When he was pitted against the Guardians of Valhalla, injuries were inevitable. There's no time! Odin will only be distracted for us to get in here while Hel's keeping her busy. Loki's resolve was greater than expected. Turka argued no further. Of course, I have no intention of dying here. At any rate, I feel something nearby. The energy source is up ahead. The gigantic room was illuminated by the dazzling glow of a jewel. It certainly seemed to hold powerful divine energy, but Loki's intuition told him that this jewel was in the heart of Yggdrasil. He felt great power, but not enough to suspend the entire continent in the sky. I thought the energy source itself might be the heart of Yggdrasil, but it seems it won't be so simple. Either way, if it's important, she'd have done better to hide it somewhere safer. Her arrogance is plain to see. Loki stared at the shining gem over his head and analyzed Odin's personality. There's not much time. There we go. I was gonna say left there, even though there's no left. Let's do this quick. You take care of things while I'm out, Turka. Loki took out his key, stuck it into his heart, and turned it. His dark energy raged, his mind morphed, and his body evolved. The torrent of power overrode Loki's entire being. So, for you guys on YouTube that wasn't able to see the H scene with Hel, Hel said that Vedrung reminded her of this guy called Farba. So my brain was instantly ticking, instantly thinking whether or not Farba might have been Loki, or maybe Loki did something to Farba in Vedrung's alternate timeline. Maybe he, absorbed his powers or something. That's why he looked like Farba. Blue flames mixed with black consumed Loki shortly before he disappeared, replaced with a giant, tan-skinned man. Now, let's smash this thing. Vet materialized, summoned pitch-black flames around his fist, and struck the jewel with all his might. Yeah! Well, I tried. I'm not very good at those yellings like I said though. The Fury energy enhanced his punch enough to pulverize the divine energy charged jewel. Soon thereafter... What? The battlefield tremored. All the soldiers looked to the source of the quaking and saw a bright light causing the temple to crumble. Strangely enough, it resembled the trap Loki had set for Hel. We got plot armor, don't worry, Odin. While they were concerned for the safety of the invaders, Hel alone confronted Odin with the same attitude as ever. Gungnir acted according to Odin's will and mercilessly flew at Hel. She narrowly dodged the divine spear, but her troops took a direct hit, annihilating some of them. The shockwaves left most of her squad unable to fight. The abnormally destructive spear may have lost its power source, but it was hard to tell given its overwhelming strength. Loki and Hel's combined armies made haste this whole time, only to be instantly plunged into despair. God, you talk so slow, Odin. And you're probably bluffing. Hell's experience as a commander told her to be wary of Odin's proposal. Hell shouted to encourage her troops, but they were too terrified to listen. Odin's solemn words washed over the hearts of the troops. Naturally, despite her small, youthful appearance, she was the chief god. Divinity saturated her every word, gradually ridding the weak-minded of the will to fight. If this went on, Loki's army would cease to fight and ultimately lose, giving Odin an effortless victory. Damn it. I was saying win there. Like, I had to stop myself from saying that after I read what that was. Knowing this, Odin continued her speech. Don't be fooled. Odin's deception was interrupted by a supposedly dead man. He stood atop the next tallest tower after the demolished temple and shouted clearly enough to be heard across the battlefield. Odin's divine energy has already been drained. The lassies of Gungnir used all she had left. The fact that their leader was alive and cheering them on brought morale back to the dispirited troops. When Loki jumped down to the battlefield, Odin looked impressed. Garmenfina delightedly welcomed him. Looks like I worried you. Escaping took a bit of time. From behind Loki, Turka sighed. Loki brought her with him, right? When he destroyed the energy source primarily because her speed would help him avoid being caught in the explosion. Yeah, brought her with. I feel like that... You can't just use that, right? There should be another noun there, right? It was actually quite a dangerous method. But given no time to prepare, Loki decided it was the best he could muster. Now, you're the one who should accept your fate, Odin. I was gonna say defeat there again, like holy shit my mouth. Out of energy and still acting high and mighty. What else should I expect from the chief god, I suppose? I respect the attempt. Odin heartily sighed, split Gungnir into 4 separate blades, and picked up one of them. I don't know, Odin. After I knew how the hell to use my skills, you weren't so tough. Odin's whole body surged with divine energy. Now that she acknowledged the enemy as her equal, she exuded a fearsome pressure. Hell charged straight at Odin, using wind energy to accelerate and unleash a strike at a godly speed. It was a vicious and unavoidable attack, coming from the shortest possible distance at the greatest possible speed. The most powerful possible strike assaulted Odin with the greatest possible force. Stop it! Horrifyingly, Odin deflected Hel's attack with her one-edged sword. Not satisfied with that alone, she pushed the blade further, targeting Hel's neck. Hel dodged the lethal slash and took a big step back to get out of range. Odin gave her a confident smile. It should have been exceedingly obvious. Wielding the strongest weapon does not make one the strongest. Having the skill to wield it properly is the true mark of strength. If the same applied to all warriors, then Odin was without a doubt the real deal. Damn, your CG got really cool, Freya. No one fighter could defeat this opponent. To provide support for Hel, arrows were fired straight at Odin's small frame. But they didn't reach her. The arrows were swiped away faster than the eye could see by Odin's other 3 blades that hovered behind her. The 4 blades were called Hungin, Munin, Gary, and Freki. God, I'm probably butchering those. Odin wielded only one of them, while the others acted freely and slashed at foes. This was her close combat mode, Mode Grom. So this is the highest deity. Her strength knows no bounds. Hel and the rest of them attacked from all directions, but couldn't land a scratch on her. The grave reality made Loki tremble. Gungnir bordered on unfair as a ranged weapon, but even in close combat, it exhibited all this power. To make matters worse, it was said that even this was suppressing her power. Her limitless strength was simply stunning. You must be joking, Chief God. You didn't honestly think that dealing with Gungnir was the full extent of my plan, did you? This! Loki released his dark energy. Not at Odin, but at the sky. Oh, sorry about that. Odin turned her gaze upward and tensely smiled. They were descended upon by one of Hel's small patrol ships. Small relative to other battleships, but it was still about the size of a building. We'll have to lose a precious ship, but it's worth it to defeat you. The fiery explosion of a power source will be your problem this time, Odin. The ship crashed right into where Odin stood. Pulled down by the power of gravity, she was hit both by the force of its weight and the explosion of its dark energy engine. Anyone would have to see this as the finishing blow. I still don't think this is gonna be a finishing blow, though. We saw what happened with Hel, man. We destroyed the temple and she got crumbled below it, and she still came out unscathed. With her job of feigning a duel with Odin over with, Hel left the crash site. Distracting the deity enough to make the plan work was a job few other than Hel could do. What's the problem? A small price to pay to defeat Odin, I'd say. Smoke and fire billowed from the wrecked ship, surrounded by the aftermath of the grand battle. But that settles that. Now, to drag Odin out of the wreckage and imprison her. Then, with the battle in Valhalla over, Loki wanted to discuss what to do with the Honorable Chief God. But then, Odin ruined the relaxed mood by rising up from the wreckage. 3 of her blades combined to form a shield that she raised in one hand to block the collision. The blade in her other hand knocked the debris aside. That wasn't enough? Unlike when you destroyed the temple in the fight with Hel, this wasn't simply meant to buy time. All that weight and the force of an explosion were directed at one person, but it was all for naught. Odin dusted off her pure white dress as she smirked. Her nonchalant attitude struck fear into everyone. Being hit by an airship resulted in nothing but some damage. The sheer awe she inspired shocked them all, including Loki. As she had stopped time and needed to start it again, Odin assembled her 4 blades back into a spear. That could mean only one thing. Fina predicted what would happen next and deployed her umbrella. Gungnir shouldn't have functioned after Loki's plan, but it fired a second time. It may in fact have been weakened, but it still possessed startling power all the same. Blocking Gungnir was, of course, impossible. The umbrella only slowed it down some before being blasted away, and the shockwaves knocked Fina aside with it. Notice how Regret wasn't doing anything, because, like I said, since technically this could be Chapter 2, I guess nothing actually changes, like, depending on where you start first, right? So that's why Regret doesn't do anything here. None of the scenes or none of the stuff actually changes, depending on which chapter you start first. You'd think that with Regret, she would also put up a barrier and it would actually do something to the story, but nope. I guess if it would be way too ambitious to make scene changes that much, right? I guess I was having like too much expectations from the game. Pull yourselves together! Let the injured retreat behind us! No. There's still one option left, but it'll take some time. Garm, hell, you just need to buy me a little time. Odin's 4 blades circled around her. With that, dozens of monster soldiers were slain. Heads were severed, hearts were stabbed, lives were taken. No emotion lay behind the slaughter, only Odin's relentless judgment. In the name of purging evil, her unfeeling blades cut across the battlefield. Unable to watch the carnage anymore, Turka stopped Odin's onslaught. Oh, sorry about that. Purely in terms of swordsmanship, Turka trained all her life as well. Much as it hurt her to turn against the chief god, she still swung at her with Nibelung. Whether to compliment her or simply by coincidence, Hel swiped with her scythe at the same time, and Garm also shot at Odin with Wolfsbane. 2 shining blades assaulted Odin. The warrior woman's aggression made her struggle for the first time. As was to be expected, because not only had Odin thrown Gungnir, but she spent tons of divine energy to do it. After she used immense energy to defend against the ship previously, she finally began to approach the limit of her power. But it wasn't enough to overcome the highest deity. Odin briefly released her divine energy onto the blades. Oh, god damn it, twitchy fingers today! The impact of which blasted Hel and Turka away. Gungnir was rendered useless. Her power was drained, and she had to fight two great champions, but it still wasn't enough. How could they defeat this monstrosity? Thanks for buying time. Plot armor game. Plot armor. That's how. I don't even know how they're gonna beat this girl. The answer came from Loki. Silence. You'll pay for hurting my men. Don't belittle me, Odin. My men fight knowing they may die. Feeling sorrow or whatever other inane emotions about the fallen would only tarnish their honor. My disdain for you comes from how you don't view your enemies as enemies. It's your pride that I hate. Prepare for the worst, Odin. This anger will surpass even you. No, I'm not proud of this, but I'm among the weakest members of my family. Okay, they actually put me into a fight. Should be, which is pretty cool though. I actually do like games like this where they actually put you into a fight when you actually are going to fight them. I don't think I'm gonna be able to win with this, to be honest though. So I'm gonna cheat and probably just use Algernir. You guys got this. Loki don't got this, but you guys got this. Yeah, I'm gonna use this. Damn, that heal is insane. I'm mostly doing that just for the barrier, to be honest. See? The barrier makes it so that a couple of damage that you do don't actually damage you. Nice. She's almost dead. Can I use Gjallarhorn again? Please. Yeah. Oh shit! It's actually hers that actually does it. Welcome. Reap the vampire. Does that revive? It does! So broken! Goodbye. Damn, that does so much damage. Man, DD Shack, you were doing a lot of damage before, but I feel like you're getting outclassed by just better units. Sorry, man. Odin unleashed a slash at superhuman speed. Even Hell struggled with that attack, but Loki effortlessly dodged. I wonder if you can actually fail that fight and you get a game over. Because during those choices, whether or not you actually lose or win the fight, the story progresses as if nothing happens, right? So, the result of the fight itself doesn't matter. Odin couldn't help but gasp. She was certain that such a clean dodge wasn't possible. But it was, because even before Odin began her attack, Loki was in an evasive position. I may not be quite up to Hell's level yet, but I can proudly say my observation skills are the best in the Demon Realm. As if you predicted all the following attacks, Loki miraculously and mysteriously avoided them. I've seen enough of your swordsmanship. You make use of your divine energy with forceful and distinctive attacks. It's nothing that can't be evaded. Only Loki had the eyes and the mind for this. He analyzed Odin's tells and narrowed down which actions would follow them, determined what would be her most likely attack in that instant, and perfectly dodged it. Loki predicted every move she made using the full extent of his abilities, foreseeing the hundreds of possibilities down to every minute detail exhibited, unearthing Lokasena's full power. The thing is though, wouldn't Loki not have the physical capabilities to actually dodge these attacks? Right? Even though he can calculate everything or predict the future, like basically a clairvoyant, he doesn't have the same amount of strength as Odin. So I do still feel like this is a freaking, you know, plot armor shit. Odin howled and sent her 4 blades to kill Loki. But they all missed. The 4 fangs attacked from all angles, only to be foreseen and avoided. Ha! Not even the 4 blades' brief opening escaped Loki's sight. He stabbed at Odin. The fight was like walking a tightrope, but in that instant, they were undoubtedly evenly matched. But that ended there. Odin aggressively gained some distance and assembled her 4 blades back into one weapon. The Divine Spear, Gungnir. This was already the 3rd time, and the power source in the temple had certainly ceased to provide energy. But if the goal was only to kill Loki, she had more than enough. What are everyone else doing? Are they just like watching while we do this 1v1? Come on guys, do something! The fact that Odin could still use Gungnir was beyond everyone's imagination. Except one person. That's it. I was hoping you'd pick now to use it. Just before she threw the Divine Spear, Odin saw it. Loki began to dodge even before the spear left her hand. It was too fast to call a reaction. This was like he knew what was coming in advance. Obviously, no matter how powerful Gungnir was, if Loki knew it was coming, it could be dodged in any number of ways. Gungnir shot through empty space. Loki stepped completely out of its trajectory and hit Odin with the highest class of dark energy attack. But Odin wasn't called the highest deity for nothing. She could redirect the spear without much trouble. The spear went from flying in a straight line to taking a sharp turn, speeding toward Loki's head. From any perspective, it looked completely unavoidable. If Gungnir kept going, Loki wouldn't quite be able to attack Odin before it blew off his head. Or so one would assume. "I've finally seen your limits." They heard the sound of iron being shaved away. Loki hit the approaching divine gear with Anvara's spearhead and directed it elsewhere. I also have no idea, Odin, but this is getting me hyped up though. Could anyone have predicted it? The paths of the 4 blades, the 3rd use of Gungnir, a seemingly unavoidable attack from behind. It was all unreal. Nobody should have been able to foresee it all, and yet... It's over! Loki Muspelheim pulled it off. I'm telling you, Odin, you got defeated by freaking plot armor. He blasted Odin away. She bounced off the ground like a rubber ball a couple times before she went still. This was unquestionably Loki's victory. Garm! Damn, I was expecting to get an H scene after that, but I guess we're actually gonna end it right here. I guess Loki was actually defeated, or I guess not defeated, but you know, he's too tired to be able to instantly do the H scene in this one. Well, not gonna lie, we're most likely gonna start tomorrow's episode with an H scene, but I will do 3 H scenes tomorrow. I'm gonna cut this one short because it's already been 2 hours and 29 minutes. If I keep going and it still hasn't gone to the H scene, I'll probably go like 3 hours or something. And I kinda want to do an episode tomorrow for the gameplay and stuff. But yeah. Also, tomorrow, this only applies for people on Patreon, by the way. You guys on YouTube will still get scheduled uploads, no problem. But tomorrow I'll probably be recording a bit late because I want to go do... Or I want to go meet with my friend to go do the deposit thing. So yeah, just want to mention that for people on Patreon. Gonna be a bit late upload tomorrow. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Give this video a like if you guys like it. Sub if you guys haven't. Patreon will be getting these episodes early access along with everything uncensored. And as always, people on YouTube that aren't free members on Patreon yet, do feel free to become a free Patreon member, since I'll be putting first episode previews of future playthroughs. See you guys.